Just a sec. Hey, Joy for Yogini here. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. I am live on YouTube. I'm live on Reddit. And I am just going to copy the link for the Reddit and put it on my Discord. So just give me one sec. Copy. Okay, I got to go paste it. Okay, Discord, paste. Done and done. Back to Reddit. Okay, yeah, so welcome. I apologize. I am coming on late. Wednesdays, I find it more challenging to start at 12:30 unless my dogs don't get walked until about 2:30 in the afternoon or 1 in the afternoon. So, because I leave so early, I have yoga. I leave the house at 6:30 in the morning to start my yoga class at 7. And I'm there teaching 11 o'clock, and I'll chat with the participants after, and then I'll tidy up and then come home and I walk the dogs, as opposed to them needing to wait. And so that's why I'm starting late. So thank you for your patience. And yeah, Intuition Wednesday means that you get to practice your own intuition by tuning into the cards and using your 5 senses to tune into the cards. I just want to take a sip. I like trying different things at the health food store. And I was inspired to bring the container here so I can share it with you because I really like it. This is called Natural Calm. And it has magnesium in it. I'll show you guys here. It has magnesium in it. And so it's good for your bones. It's good for your teeth. It's good for your muscles, for good performance within your muscles. What else is it good? Helps metabolize carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. So that's pretty amazing. So it helps with digestion and it helps to prevent magnesium deficiency. And so yeah, I got here. And it's really good. It's fizzy. If you don't like fizzy drinks, then maybe, hey, Cree, good day. If you don't like fizzy drinks, maybe it won't be your cup of tea, but I like it. It just has like a little bit of fizz, almost like I don't know, what's that? You get those tabs, those carbonation tabs, and you put them in and it helps with indigestion. What are those called? Seltzer tabs or something like that. It's that type of feel that you get from it. Okay, so for Intuition Wednesday, which cards? I haven't decided on the cards I'm going to use. Welcome to everyone who's joining to Intuition Wednesday, where you get to practice your own intuition. We're going to use the animal deck. This is the deck by Ted Andrews. And animals offer beautiful messages to us. And, you know, when spirit wants to connect with us, it can connect with us different ways. It can connect with us through the thoughts that pop into your head, maybe the images that you get within your third eye. Maybe it's just this knowing. Maybe you feel something within your body in a certain location. Maybe you get a smell. Maybe you get a taste or a combination of those types of things. Maybe it is listening to a song on the radio, turning on a TV show at a certain point and hearing whatever message that is. You know, maybe it's you overhear something or a friend is talking to you and they say something and it lights you up. Like you were so meant to hear that. So, but it's also in the animals that cross our paths. You know, maybe it's a certain bird that flies by. Maybe you notice an earthworm after a rainfall. Maybe you see a particular flower and it creates a feeling within you, right? So we can get messages in different ways. So today, animals and insects and birds and any of those vibrations are going to want to connect with us today to help us with not only our current energy and what we are currently going through, but not just today, like for the next 7 days. This energy is going to spread out and the messages that we get can apply within those 7 days. Now, the cards I pull, for some of you, you might resonate with every single card. Or for others, it might be one card has the message that really relates to what you in particular are going through right now. Or maybe it's 2 cards, right? So this is the practice to tune into the energy of the card, even though I'm only going to show you the backs of the cards and they all look identical, right? Pick a card. Come on, any card. Yeah, so they're all, whatever cards I show you, they're going to look identical, but the feel will be different. and tune into your body to see if you get a particular message. And it might work different ways for each of us. For some of you, you won't feel anything with a certain card, nothing. And then that will be the message that card's not for you. And then other ones, you'll feel something. It feels different in your own unique way as you're bringing in the information. And for others, you still might get some type of message, even if the message is not for you. So it could be kind of tricky, right? But it will be more of a no, like this is not for you, or or maybe you just get that knowing that that is the message. No, this isn't the one. So it's all going to be unique. We all need to pay attention. Use all of your senses as we tune into the energy of the cards. So I ask that the words that are channeled with these messages that come up through the cards, that they help us to heal. They help us to release patterns that are no longer serving us. Oh, and they help us to heal through the vibrations that come through all of the messages. So, oh my goodness, how many freaking cards? We got 5 cards. 5 cards. So one or more cards are going to have a message for us. Let me catch up on the messages over here. Okay, let's see. How much DMT have you smoked? DMT? What the heck is DMT? Okay, what do you think about synchronicity? Oh, I fully believe. I think we have synchronicities when we are following our intuition, right? When we are listening to our heart and making choices. And so we're following our intuition, then everything, all the beautiful synchronicities will happen because we are, I'm just plugging you in. So my phone doesn't run out of battery here. So the synchronicities happen when you're in an alignment when you are in flow with what is right for your soul. It's in alignment with you at this time. Is the phone charging now? Yes, it is. And Creek Warrior says, how come I am thinking of a snake charmer? I love that. You know what? I absolutely love that. Now, you can see how each of you resonate with what Cree has just shared with being a snake charmer. What is resonating with me is I feel as if I am the snake charger, a snake charmer, the snake charmer at this time, as I am being a channel for healing energy to come through, for us helping everyone to shed the skins that are no longer in alignment with who you are. So those skins could be an analogy for the patterns of thought, the energies, the distortions of energy that are within our bodies, that we're releasing those. And as we release them, we gain clarity. We take the learning, and our new skin is as it integrates within us. So this new skin is integrating, and they keep on showing me this beautiful diamond energy. So this integration is such a high vibrational, beautiful frequency that is helping you to truly shine your light and to heal. It could truly heal cells that have been distorted through the density of our energies. So thank you, Cree, for sharing that, because it is an honor to be a channel in that beautiful interpretation of being a snake charmer and helping us all to shed, including myself, right? I'm going through the same stuff. So clearing out what's not serving me and reintegrating. So changing on a cellular level into a high vibrational being with more alignment with who we are. All right. What does that say? I'm gonna pull some more. Thank you. I gotta see who that was. Shawsome Cat. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I love it. Okay, we got a bot there. Okay, dimethyltryptamine is used to achieve higher consciousness and achieve altered states. Cool. I want to see the rest of that. It's not letting me. Okay, altered states. It's the same chemical that the brain releases upon death. Oh, wow. Ermac, you are full of knowledge. That's very cool. Thank you so much for sharing that. All right. So let me get these cards ready. Card number one. So they're all going to look the same, as I said, but the energy will be different. I'm going to try to get into both screens there. All right. So just you can start by looking at the card. And you know what? The look, even though it's the exact same picture, the card still may look different in some way because the energy, the frequency of the card is different. And you can receive messages through your sight, through your sight. Sometimes it's just right through your third eye. Well, it is your third eye coming through, but it can affect your vision. It can affect your vision looking forward. So something might look lighter than really what it is, right? Look heavier or darker. And when you're ready, close. Oh, the card is so bright. Let me bring it closer to you. Let me know if that's okay. And so if you haven't yet, close your eyes and tune into the energy. See where you feel it in your body. Okay, I got to bring the card back to you guys. Sorry about that. So I'll bring it a little closer to YouTube. The card is still there. The energy of the card is still there. So close your eyes. Tune into the energy of the card. See if you feel it in any particular area of your body. See if any of your senses are giving you any information. Embrace it. And if you're not getting anything, that can be a message in itself. And I would love for you to share. So put whatever you're getting whatever you're getting in whatever way, you can add it in the comments. You can say card 1, this is what I got. Card 3, this is what I got. And then you could either go back to it or just, we can learn from each other and the different ways we can get messages. The same card, we can get different messages because the message of the card is relating to us in our own unique way. And maybe the message that we get is giving us an indication of what those differences and how it specifically relates to us. Okay, so that is card number 1. I'm going to go through all of them and then I will reveal each card after. That's better, thanks. Okay, yeah, you're welcome. All right, card number 2 is... Okay, first I'm going to try to get it in both of the screens at the same time, and then I'll bring it closer to each screen. Okay, I'm getting a little closer to Reddit now. YouTube, the energy of the card is still there. If you don't need to see it close up, or you don't have a desire to, whether it's a need or a desire, it doesn't matter. So, or you can just close your eyes at this time rather than looking at the card. It's up to you. And tune into the energy. Feel the energy. Do you feel it in any way? And if you don't in any way, don't worry. Maybe this card does not have a message for you, but if you feel it, where do you feel it? What's the consistency of what you feel? Does it have a color? Does it have a taste or a smell? Are you getting any type of gut feeling? Any thoughts popping into your head? Pay attention to all of that. Don't judge it. Just embrace it. And you can write in the comments if you're getting anything. Let me know if I held that card up long enough for you. I need to take my banana bread out of the oven. Okay, Cree, that sounds delicious. I would love to enjoy some banana bread with you. Hey, Poop Crayon. Oh, shoot. Someone's been trying to reach me at the worst times today. Oh my goodness, we're just not meant to connect yet. Okay, Poop Crayon, I'm so glad you're in the house. Poop Crayon's in the house. Okay, so you guys got that card number 2? Did I hold that long enough for you? If not, you can let me know. All right, card number 3. That was so cute that you said muse. That made me blush, Poop Crayon. Thank you. Super sweet. All right, I'm going to get the card closer to each of the streams. So first it's coming close to Reddit. And then you can close your eyes, tune into the energy. The energy of the card is still there. And here's a nice close up for YouTube peeps. And if you haven't yet, close your eyes, tune into the energy, see if you get anything, see how you feel. Where do you feel it? All right, so that's card number 3. Let's go to card number 4. So there's 5 of these. And after we go through the 5 cards in this way, then I will reveal the other side of the card one at a time and channel a message that will, well, you can see if it resonates with you based on if you got any of those feelings, if you got an indication, and then think about, what did I get for that card? What was that feeling? And how does that relate to the message I'm getting right now? So make sure you write in the comments if you're getting anything. Card number 3, this is what I'm getting. Card number 5, this is what I'm getting. And if you didn't do that for the first few cards, it's okay. It doesn't matter. You can start at any time just to help to retain that message. I'm going to go closer to Reddit here, closer to YouTube here. Close your eyes if you haven't. Tune in. See where you feel it in your body. Oh, Gracie, my little black dog, is behind me. Oh, she's going beside me now. Okay, so that's it for card number 4. Let's go to card number 5 now. Card number 5. I'm going to bring it closer to Reddit. And I want to catch up on the messages. So my apologies for not checking the messages yet. I'm going to do that in a sec. All right. Close your eyes. See where you feel it. Use your 5 senses. Do you get a taste in your mouth? Do you hear something? Do you feel something? Is there a thought popping in? Do you see something? All right, so that's card number 5. Let me catch up with messages, and then I'm going to do the reveal. Nice. Okay, at 10, what is the ultimate perks that we achieve via yoga? Like anything which looks superhuman but can be achieved via yoga. Superhuman. Wow. Well, yoga for me has really helped to open up my psychic abilities. So my crown chakra, my third eye, it's helped me to move out, what's no longer serving me. It's helped me to gain more clarity. I think all of that is superhuman. You can really learn to connect in and get that vibration up high. You can create more openness within your body and help decrease inflammation. Like you're your own healing conduit, right? As you open yourself up, you can help to bring in the healing that your body needs to create balance. That's pretty superhuman, don't you think? To be able to tune in to the power of that energy. Yoga is pretty damn awesome. You can help yourself when you're in a place of constriction to release it and to better flow with whatever you're going through, to decrease your cortisol levels and your stress levels. Helps you to dip into your parasympathetic nervous system, giving your nervous system a break. So yeah, I think that's pretty superhuman. Are we ready to go into the cards? Hard to keep smelling banana bread. That would be hard to keep smelling that. Okay, I feel balance. Foods are very cool. What card was that? Better self-awareness meditation has been proven to improve your cognition. Black Q42, love it. Absolutely. Thanks for sharing that with everyone. Yeah. All right, let's do the reveal. Card number 1 is Turtle, Mother Earth, new opportunities. I love this. So if this card resonated with you, the message I'm getting is you're going to get some type of sign over the next 7 days, giving you an indication of a new opportunity that's coming your way. And what will be really important is to not judge it in that, try to create it in your mind's eye of what that's going to look like, because that will create the constriction. We need to keep the openness with this opportunity and be curious and go, let's see what this turns into. This is exciting. I'm not going to have to create a framework and try to figure it out. I'm going to flow with it. And what's coming to mind right now is the essential oil Arbor Vitae. I couldn't find this at my local health food store, and I needed to get it online. And it comes from a cedar tree in a certain area of the world. I can't remember what area. It might be BC. I'm not sure. But yeah, it smells like a cedar chest, and it helps you to flow. So this would be good to use over the next 7 days to help us to flow. If you resonated with this card, Mother Earth represents all the beautiful vibrations that this earth holds, the vibrations of the various crops, whether it is fruit or whether it is a root vegetable, or whether it's a nut, all those different beautiful vibrations are within Mother Earth. We also have the vibration of the four-legged ones, the winged ones, of the ones who swim in our beautiful waters on this earth. It has the vibration of all the different types of trees out there, the crystals, the soil, the air. And the beauty, the purity of all that. Like, what is the pure vibration of all those things? Not the distortions that have been created through how we've been treating the planet and everything. No, I'm talking about the purity and all that when that is amplified, that can also heal the earth. And so that's beautiful, Mother Earth energy. And we are all unique beings and have our beautiful, unique vibrations. I have shared this on different streams, and it needs to come out again just to help as many people to understand this. So we all have our beautiful, unique vibrations. I'm going to read those messages after, okay? After I finish the channeling of this card. So in order for us as an individual to be within balance of who we are and an alignment of what we need, what you need is not going to be the same as what someone else needs. We all have this beautiful, unique vibration, like it's uniquely us. And in order for us to feel safe and grounded on this planet, to move in alignment with who we are, and to really allow these opportunities that are coming in to solidify, to have its own roots and a strong foundation so it can move forward in a very powerful, amazing way where you have never experienced that strength and groundedness over a project or a relationship, even a health shift. It's like grounding in and creating these opportunities are helping us to move forward. And we need to use Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, to help to create that strong foundation, like to get our roots in, and the roots of the project and the roots of the relationship and the roots of the healing, like all that to like ground in. So right now, what I want you to do is, and everyone can do this, whether this card gave you a message or not, if this resonates to go through this process, go through this process with me. So plant your feet firmly on the ground and feel the four corners of your feet just secure. And if you want, just like you can do in yoga, you can lift up your toes off the ground and see how you can be very much still grounded, safe, and secure within this new position, because our roots are really getting down into Mother Earth. So feel those drawing down and wrapping around the core of the crystal of Mother Earth that has the vibration of all that is here on Earth, that we can feed into, that we can fuel into. So allow our roots to go all the way down and wrap around that crystal, that pure, beautiful resonation of all that Earth is, all that Mother Gaia is, the beauty in that she is. So we're wrapping around that, and we're all going to set the intention. You can if you want to, you don't have to, but the intention that I would love to set for myself and for the collective here that are watching is to draw in the exact nutrients that our bodies need right now, physically, and also to feed us emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So bringing in that beautiful combination and that we all uniquely need. And then on our breath out, we're going to be releasing any density and constriction and patterns that are no longer in alignment with us. Could prevent us from moving forward. So we're going to release all that, and we're going to transmute that into pure love and light energy that we then draw in to us along with Mother Gaia's energy. So every breath in, we're bringing in love and light and transmuted energy, as well as Mother Gaia energy and the beautiful vibration that we all uniquely need. And on that breath out, we're releasing constriction, we're releasing any density, and we're also spreading this beautiful energy to all of our cells, to every single cell in our body. And Mother Earth, as well as the four elements, as well as the four, like the north, the south, the east, the west, right? Like let's bring in the energy of the fire fairy and the earth fairy and the water fairy and the air fairy, the ether. Beautiful. And thank you for helping with us. The earth fairy right now is really helping to ground us down. You might even feel the intensive energy around your feet and around your ankles right now, and connect it into the roots. Like you feel that connection going down into Mother Earth. And I feel that energy now coming up to our knees. It's coming up to our thighs. It's coming up to our hips. It's coming up to our bellies and our lower backs. And it's coming up higher and higher to our mid, to our chest, the back of our heart, to our shoulders and our throat, and coming right up through our psychic centers. It's bathing our jaw and helping all of this and tension to relax and open and open. So much goes along here, helping to open up that third eye even more. Opening up the crown for all of us, right? Beautiful stream going all the way up to source. And then we're connecting in with that source energy. And that energy is looping down and around like there's a pillar of light coming down through this beautiful column of light coming down through our core, going right down to Mother Earth and going right back up. So it has that loop. And coming all the way up and through your breath, in and out, it's cycling through here, transmuting density, bringing in love and light, and bringing in Mother Earth energy. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful. Feel your feet firmly grounded into Mother Earth. Thank Mother Earth for her beauty and her nourishment. The healing is complete. So be it. So everyone who resonated with this card, or if you didn't resonate, but you resonated with doing that process, each of you as individuals were ready for a healing. And it will be uniquely for you, that beautiful healing energy that Mother Gaia brought forth within our energetic bodies and is helping now to integrate with our physicality and helping to heal us physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, opening us up. So we were all meant to go through that in our own unique way. Be gentle and kind to yourself, drink lots of water. And I'm feeling the element of water is really important right now. Cleansing, like being conscious when you're having a bath or a shower, continuing to cleanse out and detoxify your body and your energy field, right? Helping to continue with that process. So the water would be good, but I'm also seeing a fire. So I'm seeing like a fireplace, or even, having a cooking pot. And, if you journal, if you take the time to journal about what you're releasing, what is no longer serving you, you can, journal to the emotions that have been coming up, journal to your inner child, your wounded child, you might be drawn to some type of journaling, and then I'm seeing it being lit in safely in a pot or a different type of like maybe it's a chimenea, maybe it's a fireplace. So finding a way to burn that, transmute that, and setting the intention for it to transmute into love and light and to draw that energy back through your column. Okay, so that feels like a really good process. So, but take what resonates, and what doesn't resonate, let it go. Showed Palm is in the house. Sweet. Better self-awareness meditation. Okay, so I read that. It's the fifth card, Fusar. Oh, what was it? Okay. Oh, that's what you're relating to. The fifth card, that last message up there. Beautiful. Good afternoon, friends. Bob is in the house. The message you had with this first card is exactly what I said to my husband. He just got a job interview. So great. Awesome. So awesome. Can you say the word pumpernickel? That's quite funny. All right. I love that type of bread. Toasting it, putting butter on it. That's something I would do as a kid. Oh, putting peanut butter on it. I'm gluten-free and have not had that bread in a long time. That would be a really nice treat. Okay, card number 2, Praying Mantis. Insight and protection through stillness. Insight and protection through stillness. Okay, so what's coming up is forever who resonated with card number 2 is as fears come up, within these next 7 days, it's important for you to stop, to notice the fear, right? Don't stop noticing the fear. Stop. Observe that you're in that fearful place. Embrace, okay, yeah, I'm scared right now. And then get quiet. Don't allow your mind to just focus on what you're scared of, okay? Rather than that is be an observer of the fear. And as I spoke before in the card before about journaling, it would be really good to journal about the fear. I am scared because, and then what you are scared about. And then, you can even ask yourself, do I have evidence that this is true? Like this is going to happen? Like, do I know that? Is that a fact? And if it is a fact, then it will be about, is there anything I can do about this? Like, is there anything I can change? And if there's nothing you can change, then it's about working towards finding peace with what is. Because if you can't do anything about it, why put your energy there? Why focus your energy on what's not working? Because that's what you're going to see more of within your reality. And we want to see less of that. We want to be more in harmony with who we are. So rather than focusing on what's wrong, you can focus your attention of what you can do. What can I do in this situation? And maybe you need to ask yourself before, well, what do I want? What do I want? And then by focusing on what you want, you're focusing on what is a higher vibrational state of what will bring you more joy and peace and harmony. You got to be honest with yourself and what you want, right? And then you're in alignment. Then you have that high vibration, and then you're opening up your energy to allow things to come in. So you know what? As fear comes up, it's pretty damn awesome because it can get you in alignment to open yourself up to what you want. So you no longer need to focus on the fear. Focusing on the fear, what type of benefit does that have for you? I can't think of anything other than acknowledging it at the beginning. Acknowledging it so you realize that you're scared and embrace that you're scared because it's okay. And this is a beautiful process. So let's really embrace it and let's move forward in the process to get to a place of a higher vibrational state. So the praying mantis is reminding you to stop and slow down when that fear comes up. Stop, slow down, maybe journal, maybe do a guided meditation. So if you're in that fear place, maybe doing your own meditation might be more challenging because maybe your brain just keeps on going into that fear. So if you're in that type of place, then a guided meditation will help you. Concentrating on your breath, maybe doing square breathing. So you're breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. You can even do star breathing to help to redirect those thoughts, right? So you have to concentrate. Breathing in, breathing out, 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 breathing in, right? So that is a wonderful way to distract you and help you to get into that focus. So that's helping you to quiet the mind, right? Be still, tune into your body. Okay. Cree Warrior, fragrances of smudging and herbal teas. Oh, love that. That can definitely help you to get into balance and release the fear. Yeah, I love just it. I'll be drawn to a certain essential oil to just take a sniff of, or put it on my wrists or behind my neck or on my belly or on my heart or under my feet. And the vibration of it and the smell of it can help you. But if you're not good with the smelling, then you can just place it on the bottoms of your feet, because maybe certain scents you don't really like, but it would be in alignment with you to smell. I guess that is why I rarely wear socks. Connection, earth connection. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I remember my mom used to tell me as a kid, "How can you not wear socks? Your feet must be freezing." And I never used to think about them being freezing until she was bringing my attention to my feet, and then like, yeah, maybe they're a little cold. And then as I got older, yeah, my feet are definitely cold. Feet are really cold, I guess. It was definitely brought to my attention. So I don't know if I have poor circulation because of what I was taught, or if it was just going to be, right? And just maybe it could be an age thing. I don't know. But I do like wearing socks. But in the summer, I am bare feet as much as I can. Okay. Let's see. Are you interested in the history of Byzantine Empire? It's crazy that it lasted as long as it did. Baxion, I know nothing about that. You know what? I'm not going to be the one who's going to pour over a history book to learn about it, but I do like learning that from someone sharing a tidbit with me, and just whatever I can soak in, I soak in at that time. Or yeah, sometimes I'm going to be drawn to a particular book. Lately I've been drawn to taking in information this way instead, or through communication this way, or even maybe watching a cool movie or TV show. And hey, if you want to share more about it, that'd be great. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Card number 3. The Loon. Answers and hope in dreams. Answers and hope in dreams. I love this. And I feel so blessed because my mom has a cottage up north. And so sometimes I'm able to go there, and connecting with Mother Nature there is way different than connecting here, because it's so much more submersive. All of the sounds and sights, and the fullness of the oxygen within being within the trees, and being right on the water and feeling the beautiful energy of Algonquin Park type energy, like just so completely beautiful. And there's deers very close. There's bears close, and coyotes, and loons. You hear the call of the loon. It is so mystical. It has that calm to it, that vibrational calm with it, and lightness and beauty, with like it has that kind of thing at the end of the call, like it brings in the calm, and the light and the trust. It's that trust. It's like being on a lake where there's like this mist going over top of it. And I'm just picturing someone within a canoe or a kayak. I love kayaking, and canoeing's cool too, but I love kayaking, feeling safe and secure that I've got this on my own, and putting your paddle in. So whether you're kayaking like this or canoeing like this, the smoothness of the water, the dip of the paddle, the swoosh of the water, the droplets going over the water as you're bringing that paddle back up to the front again, and creating that rhythmic pattern, being one within nature, within the water, within the mist, within the air, within, having the trees there and all the animals, and that just beauty. So that's the energy that the loon is bringing in for us right now, which is just so incredibly healing. Whether this card resonated with you or not, you can still receive the healing of the loon and of the energy of Mother Earth and the forest and the cedars, helping us to flow, to go within our flow. The water that they're showing me, calm like silk, you know, full on calm and beautiful. It's that water that if you wake up super early, you can see that as the sun is coming up. That's gorgeous. Or maybe that sun is already up, but light, very, very light and gentle. So the loon is telling us that pay attention to your dreams, and you have already had some dreams that has brought you some signs and some inspiration and some sexiness and really going after our dreams, believing that they are possible, because anything is possible right now. A friend of mine that I was talking to this morning, she said, we're no longer manifesting our dreams. We are creating them. We are the creation of the seed. Before we were just the farmers, and not just farming is a very important role. And I'm so grateful for farmers. We need to farm as well. And that's planting those seeds, right? We need to have that role of a farmer, planting those seeds and caring, tending to them. So tending to the ideas, the inspiration that we have, the dreams that we have, we need to tend to all that. But what is happening now is that we are in that creation of that seed, that anything is possible. It's not just taking what we know and what we believe. Yeah, this is possible. I've seen evidence that I could end up doing something like that, right? So instead, it's going beyond that and dreaming big and bringing the vibrations together to create something that's so beautiful. So we've been having some dreams, and the loon energy, you can call upon that whenever you want, and pay attention to the messages that you get, and trust in the signs that you've already gotten to get you to that stage of the farming, right? It is the seeds are now planted, and now we're going to tend to a high vibration. We're going to tend to our thought processes, right? And trusting and believing in what is possible. I had the honor of yesterday filming for the Uxbridge Santa Claus parade, and we were going over the footage of what had already taken place, and then they're going to have us talking about it and showing it, and talking like over it, being the voiceover for it. And I was able to do it with this amazing man named Dan Pollard, who is the general manager of 105.5 Hits FM. And he was the morning guy, but now is the morning guy somewhere else, and he's the afternoon guy there. Super awesome guy. So I had the pleasure of doing this with him yesterday for Rogers TV. And as we were watching the footage, or I was watching the footage, I think before we had started this. Well, yes, I was. I don't think I did. And one of the kids, so some kids were telling telling everyone what they wanted for Christmas. And so what this little boy said is, I want the end of COVID, right? I want COVID to be gone. And I think that's such a beautiful Christmas request, right? And you know what? It is possible. It is possible. What if everyone in the world believed that it was possible? And that's what you're creating. And that's the vibration that you're bringing in. You're planting seeds and you're having trust for. Like for something that is global like that, the more people that believe that that is possible and tend to their own internal garden and shine their light, then we will create that. So pay attention to your dreams. I'm going to have another sip, and we can create awesomeness, or we will create awesomeness. Okay, next card. Oh, what did they miss for messages? Oh, thanks for the hugs, infamous one. Awesome, thank you. Show Pump says, any tips for a city girl to connect with nature? I live in a high rise in the city. Okay, great question. I love that question. And you know what? When I go to Algonquin Park, let's say, I definitely have a higher vibrational experience, but you can do it in the concrete city for sure, because Mother Earth is everywhere. When you think about, let's say, being in an apartment, you have the cement, you have the foundations. And if you think, what is below that cement? What's below all those foundations, the structures down there? Well, then you get to Mother Earth soil, right? She's there. And all of those building creation properties are within there. And even though animals might be far away from where you are at, their vibrations go through the core of the earth and are accessible through that core. And so you can bring in plants into your home if you have a place that has that good sunlight and everything. And that could be your meditation place, if that is at all possible, or even just creating a corner that has the elements of Mother Earth with it. So, the elements of Mother Earth can be a plant. If you're not great at keeping plants, then maybe you're going to bring in the energy through statues. You can get a stone. Oh, I know someone. I know someone who has created a turtle out of stone. And you can also create a turtle out of soap. You can get a bar of soap and do it, or get a picture of a turtle. I don't want you to, if you're not into carving and I don't want you to hurt yourself, you can get a picture of Mother Earth, of a turtle. You can bring in different energies of different types of animals and bring that in. You can even have some crystals in that area, crystals that you're drawn through. You can have a chunk of rock representing Mother Earth as well. So you can bring in different representation of Mother Earth, and just think, below you, wherever you're at, you got Mother Earth going on. Concrete jungles had parks. Yeah, I need to find them in usual bodies of water. Absolutely. Absolutely. And when you can't get there, then you can use these different elements within your space. But anytime, as Cree's saying, anytime you can get out to those parks, get out to those open spaces, do it, and connect in with the trees wherever you're at. Oh, Little Fox says truth. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love fox energy. Do you connect in with the magician, your inner magician? That's beautiful. Okay, so let's go with card number 4. Show Pum says, oh, dang, I didn't even think about my plants and kitty. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Your kitty too. Thanks for bringing them to my attention. Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, beautiful, Show Pum. Thanks for bringing that up. Such a great question. Okay, the next card number 4, whale. New depths of creativity, whale energy. I'm going to bring it super close to YouTube for that whale energy. I'm hoping I've been showing you cards close enough, because sometimes I just go right into the channeling and I'm not even noticing if I'm bringing them right to your attention. So if I ever skip over a card showing it to you fully, my apologies. You can always feel free to ask me to bring the card back to the screen again. I have no problem doing that. All right. So good. I love this and I'm feeling calm. So it's a great, I'm loving the drink. Okay, so whale energy. Whale has a beautiful connection to the higher realms, and they have access to all the knowledge of all the different lifetimes the whole collective has had and all of its beautiful learnings. And so all we can call upon whale energy at any time to just increase our ability to be able to tap in with the collective energy, the collective brain, that one brain. Wasn't that from Toy Story? Brain, like all the little aliens. Oh, it was a separate movie just about those little aliens that come from the show, the movie Toy Story. So not everyone is necessarily seeing it, and they all connect with each other through the one brain, unless there was some type of reference to that in Toy Story 1. That is possible, and maybe I'm just forgetting that reference. But yeah, we can all connect in to the one mind, the one brain, that big third eye that we're all connected with, and that whale energy can do that. So the whales as well, I'm quite sure the whales do this too, as well as the dolphins. The echolocation is coming to mind. So that's the way we are all connecting with each other on that energetic level, and that is increasing. The knowing, the being able to feel that energetic connection is increasing, and more so for you if you are resonating with card number 4. And so, like, just like I can feel the energy of you guys, and I say guys very broadly, guys, girls, non binary, it doesn't matter. So that's how I use that word. It feels fun for me, it just associates it with everybody. Um, okay. So, yes, if you're resonating with this, your empathic abilities are definitely increasing, and you can start to notice people's energy as you're talking to them through reading what they're saying, or being in front of them, or being just in a room with someone. You're starting to pick up their energy in different ways, and you might feel something within your body, or a thought might come in based on them, or an emotion might come up within you, and you just get that knowing, like you're talking to someone, let's say, and you can read between the lines just so much clearer. You're like, well, I know what they're really feeling despite what they're saying. And sometimes it's going to be in alignment, and sometimes it's not in alignment, and you really see the truth. And then you can use that information to not be in control over someone. It's using it with integrity to be able to acknowledge where they're really at, and use that emotional intelligence to start to build that compassion up for wherever someone is really at. And maybe they're not feeling comfortable to be able to share that with you. Maybe they're not in the right place. They're not ready. They're not in alignment yet to be able to share that with you, or maybe they won't be able to get to that place in this lifetime, and then you're able to see things so much more clearly, helping you to move forward. So those of you who have resonated with this card as well, I feel like you have been moving forward and making some big changes and really speaking your truth now, which is so amazing. So congratulations. It is time to celebrate how far you have come. And I feel like you have also made really big changes over this past year. Really big, big changes over the past 2 years, but really significantly. There was a mark even last fall. And someone said to me the other day, have you celebrated yet having a year anniversary of finally orgasming? And those of you who don't know me yet, you might be like, whoa, where the hell did that come from? But I've gone through a very big sexual awakening, heal a sexual trauma that I had when I was younger. And so now my yoni is finally opening up and responding, and um opening up. It's like this blossoming flower opening up to that inner core beauty of that beautiful second chakra. That's the core of our creativity, of our fertility, of our sexuality, of our abundance, right? It is such a beautiful core. So if you have gone through a sexual trauma, um, first of all, I am very sorry for what you have gone through. And I'm giving you a huge hug. And all of us, right? We've all gone through our own traumas in our own unique way. Even if it wasn't a sexual trauma, I'm giving you a hug for whatever you have gone through. In particular, with the sexual trauma, I can relate to it on my own level. And I just want to say, if you're looking to work with anyone and if you're drawn to my energy, I would love to be able to maybe assist you with that, with some one-on-one sessions, if that's something that you want to move forward in. So I was drawn to saying that. So the whale energy is helping to expand within that second chakra energy, helping us to open up our creative site, our opportunities for the core of who we are. And this is whale energy can also help us to dream big. It helps us to tap in to that second chakra, to that creativity of possibility. So call upon Whale. Whale would like to work with you. You can even just accept Whale's energy at this time and say, yes, thank you. Thank you for helping to open up the opportunities. And you can thank all of the different spirit animals that have been coming through and accept their energy at this time, if any of them have been resonating for you. We're going to go to the next card. Let me just catch up. The claw. Yes, golden trunks. The claw. Thank you. Thank you so much. Golden trunks, you're awesome. You're rocking this. You made me laugh, and I'm so encouraged for you making me laugh there. Punk Rock Lobster says, period. So the claw, period. All right. Thank you. Dom Neagle, what does that say? Hi from the URL. Hello. Dom, are you a moderator? Dom Neagle? Or maybe it would say moderator if you are. Maybe you can't say if you are one. I don't know. But anyways, hello. Okay, we're gonna go to the next card. Oh, this card was upside down. So I'm just gonna take notice that it's not a bad thing. Don't worry. We're gonna bring attention to the energy of the card in a certain way. There was some type of black speck in this, and I'm like, fuck it, I want to keep drinking, and I just drank whatever that black speck. And I'm gonna trust that I'll be okay. I normally don't worry. I know with COVID and everything, we're being safer, but I normally don't worry if, have a little bit of, get a little bit of good dirty bacteria, from certain things. So, if I get a little bit of dirt on my vegetables, it sucks when it's between your teeth. Oh my goodness. But if it's not going to be that type of thing, I might not sweat about it, Who cares? I'm going to be okay. Help to build that immune system up. Now that we're sanitizing so much, our immune systems are not used to bacteria, right? Used to the dirt and grime and things like that. So if something like that's going to happen, I'm like, okay, it's got to help me with my immune system, right? Oh, I got a new follower, Punk Rock Lobster. No, the UK. Oh, it says the UK. Because it's white. It's white on white. It's so hard to see it. But hey, you're from the UK. Awesome. I've been to the UK once, and it was for a work thing, and it was such a gift to be able to have the opportunity to go to that part of the world. Everyone was so freaking nice. And you guys say sorry way more than we do. Canadians, you say sorry way more. We're known for saying sorry, but no, you guys have had to be known for saying sorry. Other than your pubs, you gotta add it. And the amount of Starbucks that you have there is pretty damn awesome. And you have as many Starbucks as we have Tim Hortons. But I guess Starbucks are popping up more and more here anyways. It's probably getting to be more of the UK. In your bio, you describe yourself as a medium. Do you talk to the dead? Sometimes I do. I know someone else, a good friend of mine, Amy Elizabeth. I think it's Amy Elizabeth 5555. She is also on Reddit sometimes too, mostly on TikTok. The come to her a lot, right? It's just something that people tend to be drawn to her for, and she has those abilities to be able to do that. And for me, it's just like, every once in a while someone comes through to that has a message for someone, and so if it happens, it happens. And I spoke to both my grandparents when they passed away on my dad's side. On when my mom's side parents died, it was I wasn't I wasn't there yet. So it was an honor to be able to talk to my grandparents, and they told me things they wanted me to say at their funeral, and it was an honor. It was super cool. Okay, so let's go into this card. I did read that. Okay, the hawk. This was upside down. Guardianship and ventures. Guardianship and ventures. So a hawk, I want you to think about, okay, the eyesight of the hawk is incredible. So if they were at the other end of the football field, opposite end that you were, and if they could read and you were holding up a newspaper, they would have the sight to be able to read whatever that headline is at the top. They could read that. That's how keen their sight is. So hawk energy is you are seeing things very clearly right now. And but it was upside down. And so that is giving me the indication to share, or the information is still flowing through, that that is you not believing in the messages that you've been getting totally. It's almost like, well, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'd be okay with that. I don't want to put all my eggs in the basket, because what if it's not gonna work, right? It might not work. So I don't want to get too invested and attached to it. And I fully understand all of that, right? I gotcha there. But there is a balance that we can move into, because the universe is drawing us to trust more, to allow us to get into that excitement of possibilities. Because as we get into that, it opens up our heart more. It helps the messages to come through more. It draws in the energy more quickly to us, more vibrantly, and helps us to plant those roots really solidly on these opportunities. So it is a good thing to allow yourself to dream, and like that would be freaking exciting. But it's important for you to have that balance, because if there is a side of you that right now that's not totally believing in it, then you're not going to fake it, right? You want the energy to be authentic, but at least you can now observe those thoughts coming through and help making those thoughts more softer and gentler and more positive, that there are possibilities. And I mentioned this with an earlier card. Don't necessarily think about, oh, it's going to look like this and it has to like fit into the box, because you know what? It's the analogy of a round peg in a square hole, or a square peg in a round hole. It's like, we don't want you to have the energy of trying to make it fit. So instead of carving a cylinder or a long rectangle, we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to keep with the openness. And what they're showing me is just, okay, it's like when you're first looking situation with a telescope, they're showing me. Oh, they're now showing me a kaleidoscope. So a kaleidoscope where you spin this, and then different patterns and shapes and colors just like open up and keep spreading, and you have no idea where it's all going to look and fall into place. And you can have fun with it, right? Like you can turn it around and look at it this way and look at it this way. You can have fun looking at it in different ways, just not going, it's going to look like this, right? Use that kaleidoscope analogy to just keep an excitement of whatever you are creating. But you are seeing it clearly that things are going that way, as long as you believe them to go in that way, as long as that's your heart and you want to dream in that, because whatever you're focusing, that's what you are creating, not manifesting now. You're creating, you're bringing that beautiful, unique kaleidoscope of energy and colors and shapes and vibrations all together. And you're allowing the universe, you're allowing to flow with the universe, to flow with what's presenting, and go, okay, this is where it's going to go. Okay, like I'm not seeing anything right now and I don't know where it's going right now, but that's okay too. It's saying, okay, let's do it. Okay. This reminds me of I'm working at Navarre's Eatery in town here, this family run restaurant, and the granddaughter of the owners is like so freaking sweet. And you say something to her, you're like, do you want to be a waitress? She'll go, okay. Do you want to pretend you're a fairy? Okay. Like, she's just, everything is okay. And it's like the concept of improv, yes and. The concept of yes and in improv. You're like, yeah, okay, that's a cool idea. And I'm gonna add to it. And maybe this would feel good and this would feel good. Like, just keep the energy open. Just keep saying okay. Keep saying yes and. And they brought my attention to the Arbor Vitae essential oil again, which is helping you to stay within the flow. Okay, because yeah, just because that card was upside down, just giving us an indication that there's some aspects that we've been like, yeah, but it might not, and it might not be good enough, or maybe I'm just meant to do this and not that. But that would be so fun. I would love to do that. So let's continue with this so fun, and let's do that, and let's say okay. Okay, so okay. So those are the 5 cards, and I would love your feedback on this. How did this resonate for you? How did these messages make you feel? Which cards resonated with you, or did they all resonate with you? I feel like I needed the message from every single one of those cards. And I'm going to want to listen to the stream again to get it in a different way. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Because, like, you know what, we all have different belief systems, and if what I'm saying doesn't feel good for you, doesn't feel right for you, then let it go. You have to have the same belief systems. My belief systems help me to be in alignment with who I am. It's helping me to trust in my process. It's helping me to release those stresses so I can finally trust in my journey, and listen to my heart and make decisions from my heart. Like, my belief systems are helping me to do that. And I do believe we have many lives. And I have gone through past life regressions where I've seen my other lives. I've seen some of my other lives, not all of them. I've seen at least 4, maybe 5 of my lives. Anyways, it could be more than that, because it's been different times in my life where I've gotten a little glimpse of it, which has been really and helping me to understand with where I'm at now and the learnings that I've needed to have. And when your body dies, or when your soul leaves your body just becomes a shell. Like, and I've noticed that when I've needed to put pets down, go to the vet, and they would say, okay, I'm going to give them the injection now. And then all of a sudden their soul is not there. Like, I'm an empath. Like, this is emptiness, and I have no desire or connection with the body anymore. The body becomes just a shell, and the energy of of that soul is gone. Like, there can be some shadows of it, just like, if you live in a particular house and the people move out, their energy can still be in the house. And if you get a piece of jewelry from someone, or a piece of furniture from someone, whether they're on this earth or they've passed, it still can have their energy unless you clear that energy. So energy stays there. And I believe that soul, you can still communicate with that soul while they're in this place of not having a body. And they're still learning and growing, and they can still work with you if that's part of their journey. Like, if that is for their highest and greatest good, or they might just connect with you when they can, and maybe that's right for them and right for you in your journey. So we'll continue to work with some people as they pass. They want to be around us, and it's not that just they want to, it's whether it's the right it's the best choice for our highest and greatest good of who we're supposed to be working with as we're moving forward in our journey, right? There's some energies that are going to be a more perfect match, helping to guide us. And sometimes we need to change our guides too. So yeah, I believe that fully. And even one of my kids, I remember when they were What age they were, I'm not sure. They might have been 2 or 3 years old, something like that. She saw a pregnancy test that I had underneath the cupboard, and she said, "Oh, you used that when I was in your belly." And she recognized it. I'm like, what? It was just so cool, right? Very cool. So I've been getting lots of confirmations that bring me to this belief system, and this feels so right for me. Like, this is my truth, you know? And but it doesn't have to be yours. It's up to you. So do any of you have anything to share? Okay, Little Bear says, what is vibrosexuality exactly? Little Bear, that's a great question. That is having a vibrant second chakra. You know, your second chakra, as I said earlier, it's associated with your creativity, your fertility, your abundance, your sexuality. It is the core creativity of who you are. We all have a unique creativity, and you know what it's made of. And so it's almost like it's your flower essence. If you associate, let's say, a yoni, the female version, female parts, or we can also, a male energy, male parts, let's say male parts can also, let's say, be associated with the flower, or maybe we can give it another analogy. But if I think about a female yoni, I think about the beautiful, unique essence of a flower. And a beautiful person gave me that brilliant analogy. And that's what I see it as now. And the unique vibration of it, the unique scent of it. And when you embrace yourself fully for the uniqueness that you are, and when I speak about sexuality, I speak about the uniqueness of your desires, of what turns you on, of what fuels you, what ignites you, what makes you want to explode, to release. You know what helps you to feel vibrant and sexy, because that sexual side of yourself is so important, and that is embracing the core of who you are, embracing that beautiful, unique essence, and allowing that essence to be embraced, to not be shot down for the uniqueness in who we are. It needs to be embraced and loved, so it's watered and fertilized, and it feels beauty. So yeah, it's like it's tending to that garden to create that vibrant sexuality. You can even put it as vibrant sensuality. You can even put it as vibrant arousal. You can put it in that way. And all of it is so beautiful and perfect and important for our abundance, because our abundance is directly associated with our second chakra, right? Okay, Showed says the first and last card really resonated. I'm definitely a what if person. It's not that I'm passing opportunity. I was not focused on it. Yeah. That said, I found some confidence this year, and I feel next year is going to be great. Yay! I agree, Showed. I agree. I think, all of us that are moving forward on our path and listening to our hearts and making choices that are for our highest and greatest good, and honoring ourselves and surrounding ourselves with people who love and honor us as well, is helping us. So they're showing me like a yellow brick road, and that it's like a gold road that is totally sparkling, and the Dorothy's sparkling ruby shoes, tap tap, and going along this beautiful journey. But where they're taking us on the beautiful journey that I'm seeing is to this beautiful rainbow of brilliance, with diamonds coming out of it, and pots of gold just spilling down through it and around it and all under it. And so it's beautiful abundance that's coming from it. That's what's happening as we're aligning. We've gone through a journey, and they're showing me that that journey has been scary, right? They're showing me the dark forests and the scary animals and sounds that can come up. And then they're showing me of going through like a train tunnel, and when it's really dark and you don't know where you're going, and then you see the light that starts to open up. You see the light in the distance, and it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And then once again, they're showing me that kaleidoscope of beautiful, brilliant opportunity, and that rainbow, and the pots of gold, or the massive pot of gold they're showing me now, from one end of the rainbow to the other. Just the beautiful fairy energy and fox energy, like magical and just beautiful. So much. It was wonderful doing this stream with you, and having your beautiful energy here and being and sharing in this. Like, this is your energy coming to the stream is what makes the stream as it is. So thank you so much for bringing in your energy, whether you're doing it live or whether it's after the fact. Your energy is here, and then it's spreading as other people watch it and listen to it. You're helping to spread the healing, spread the love, spread the vibrant sexuality. Yeah, awesomeness. If you're interested in a one-on-one session with me, you can connect with me through my website, which is thejoyfulyogini.ca. And it would be an absolute honor to do a one-on-one. I'm also doing more coaching sessions where you can purchase 4 sessions at a discounted rate. And if you wanted to commit to 8 sessions, then we can make it even more affordable, just to help you along your journey. So that's something you're interested in, or you can join my yoga classes over Zoom or in person if you happen to live in the Uxbridge, Ontario, Canada area. So from my light to your beautiful, amazing light, namaste. Bye. I said goodbye to YouTube first, and now I'm saying